我哋嘅老師係真人定係 AI？ 唔通 Peter 咁樣都似一個 AI？ 有人問我哋嘅老師係真人定係 AI 喎，所以
點解 AI？
個個都話你哋老師係 AI， 交代下好喎。
家長上嚟啦，Son。
點會 AI 啊？老師全部都真人嚟喎。
Sou Marta, sou vossa professora de português. My name is Marta and I'm a Portuguese teacher.
其實我哋嘅老師又點會係 AI 咧？全部都係真人嚟嘅。今日咧就係 Marta 老師特登係報個遠道而嚟我哋澳門嘅 office 度探我哋啦。咁除咗帶佢參觀我哋嘅 office 之外咧，我哋就準備咗一個小驚喜，就係啱啱先嗰個 AI 嘅影片啦。咁接落嚟我哋就同 Marta 傾下偈啦。
今日好開心 ，Marta 嚟到我哋嘅 office 啦。啱啱先我哋就帶咗 Marta 去參觀咗我哋嘅 office 啦。其實都係一眼就睇晒嘅啫。咁就接落嚟啦，接落嚟有少少問題咧，就想問 Marta 嘅，係啦。咁我依家就因為 Marta 咧就聽唔明廣東話嘅，咁我就用英文問佢啦。咁就Welcome Marta to our Macau office. And what is your impression of YOA, Yorkshire Online Academy, before you came and after?
Well, before I came, I got very curious when I found about your company because I'm very interested in teaching Portuguese as a foreign language and also very interested about Macau. And then I started learning. I had not much experience, but thankfully everything went all right and I started gaining more and more experience. And now that I've been working with you for more than a year, everything is going great. I love teaching. I love the children. They also like to teach me things about Macau, which is very interesting. And yes, it's been a great experience so far.
I know you have been teaching in YOA for more than half a year. What do you think about working with us?
Yes. I love working with you. I love, for example, the flexibility of the schedule, so I can always have class when it's more suitable for me in terms of time-wise. The children too, because I think that children, they are always very nice and very eager and ready to learn, which is great. So the classes that we have, they tend always to be easy. It doesn't really feel like working because the students also make the classes easy. It's always like a fun environment in class, and so it's not like working. It's just let's say like a conversation between two friends.
Okay. Speaking about learning Portuguese, why should children and us learn Portuguese?
Yeah, that's a great question. So in terms of the context in Macau, I would say that you have Portuguese a bit everywhere, even though you might not need it. If you do know Portuguese, I think you have more opportunities in terms of working opportunities. And for example, at the university, there are courses dedicated to Portuguese. And I think that with Portuguese in Macau, you can be a translator, you can be a teacher, you can be many things. And I think it's a great opportunity because also it's the 6th most spoken language in the world. And people say that when you learn a language, it's like you're also entering a new world.
Yes.
You'll see you have Portugal, you have Brazil, you have many countries that speak Portuguese all over the world. And I think it's a great opportunity to grow, not only in terms of working, but also personally grow.
And I know your boyfriend is from Macau as well. So maybe learning Portuguese can get you a new girlfriend.
Okay. Yes, that's true.
Yes. And I know that you are studying a master's degree in Portugal right now. So can you tell us more about the university life in Portugal?
Yes, of course. I'm studying linguistics in Portuguese, and I think that in Portugal, I think students are also very dedicated to learning. For example, we have many students. I would say many because quite a lot in Portugal. They are from Macau, and they tend to study languages, which is what I studied, linguistics, Portuguese as a foreign language. So I think There are many students that are studying those areas. But I think in terms of, for example, of working, I think it might be similar to here. So we normally have classes whole day, or so I'm doing a master, so I just have classes in the afternoon. So in the morning I can have classes, which for you is the late afternoon. So for me it's morning, it works fine. And then we have classes in the afternoon. And yes, and the overall students are very dedicated. We do have a lot to study, but I think the work-life balance in Portugal is okay. I think.
So have you seen a lot of students from Macau study in Portugal?
Yes. In my undergraduate degree, I still have many friends from Macau, and in my master's, there are also quite a lot of students from Macau and also from mainland China.
Also from mainland.
Yeah, they tend in Portugal to like to study the language courses like Portuguese or translation.
接落嚟都問下 Martha。After being here, I know that you have already been to Macau for around 10 days. So what do you think about Macau?
I love Macau. I love the streets, the people, the food, the shops. So I think overall, I only have good things to say about Macau. I love it, and sometimes it even feels that I'm in Portugal. Like you look at the floor in the center. Like it's exactly the same as in Portugal, and the Portuguese, a bit of Portuguese everywhere. Like if I just see like the name of the street or like the name of like some restaurant, like you have like the main name in Chinese, and then you have like in small letters sometimes in Portuguese, which feels like home to me. Yeah. So I love it. I'm really enjoying Macau.
So happy to hear that. 今日咧好高興 Martha 嚟到我哋嘅 office 同我哋分享咗咁多關於學葡文喺葡國度讀書生活，以及係分享咗佢對澳門嘅印象啦。咁其實咧喺 YOA 學葡文咧，你唔單止會收穫一個新嘅語言啦，學習到一個新嘅文化啦，咁你亦都可以通過我哋專業嘅葡文老師，可以了解到喺葡國度讀書、葡國度生活嘅一啲細節啦。咁對於一啲可能即將會去葡國讀書嘅學生，或者係有意去葡國讀書嘅學生，又或者係咧準備去葡國旅行生活嘅你，都係非常之有用嘅。咁而且我哋仲有免費試堂啊，可以同 Martha 攞一個免費試堂都得㗎。咁喺呢個 video 嘅最後啦，咁我都代表公司好歡迎 Martha 嚟到澳門啦，亦都好開心佢同我做呢一個 interview 嘅。好，咁就下次再見，拜拜。
YOA 嘅英文、葡文同埋普通話都有免費試堂，快啲嚟領取啦！